Hi guys, so this week we're going to continue with informational text structures, but we are looking at compare and contrast right now. So we're going to look at articles and the information in the articles and how the text structure is comparing and contrasting the differences or similarities. So when you're using compare and contrast, you're looking for some keywords such as like, unlike, both, neither, similar, and different. And in the compare and contrast text structures, it's showing you both the similarities and the differences of whatever's being compared and contrasted. So, for example, compare and contrasting apples and oranges. The things that are similar or alike are that both are fruits, both have skin, and both are healthy for you. The things that are different are that oranges have more acid, so then apples would have less acid, and apples have thinner skins than oranges. So we're looking at those two fruits and we're seeing what's similar and what's different about them. That's comparing and contrasting. I showed you an example here as well about chemical and physical changes. This passage or article, it shows you the similarities and differences between chemical and physical changes. So when you read this article, read it and think about what's similar and what's different. What are they saying are similar things and what are they saying are different things? And then your assignment would be to compare and contrast dinosaurs. So I've given you a worksheet here that talks about the overview of the compare and contrast text structure. So it kind of gives you some idea and then some directions of what you need to do. So you need to read each of the paragraphs. Now it says to use a graphic organizer, which is this part over here, but because you can't fill it in, you're going to have to type it out. So you might say, for example, we have it here. I use it as an example here in our Padlet. If you can see it here, I've added it to the Padlet. And you would write, this is the example that I've put here. So you would write in your own post, what are the similarities and differences for number one, which are carnivores and herbivores. So you're looking at, you'll have two similarities and differences, or at least 2 points that might be similarities or differences. And then you're looking at article number two. So you would say for number two, you'd start again with 1 and 2, and you would name it bipeds and quadrupeds. So I will put it here, bipeds versus quadrupeds, right? So we must put the little title there so we know what we're talking about. And this is carnivores and herbivores, right? Sorry, carnivores and herbivores. And then you have your compared and contrasted information, and then bipeds and quadrupeds. And then the last one we have is predators and scavengers. So predators versus scavengers, right? Oops. Versus. So that is how I want you to answer the questions. So I want you to make sure that you put carnivores versus herbivores, bipeds versus quadrupeds, predators versus scavengers, and then number your points, 1 and 2. Okay, so that should make sense to you when you're doing this assignment for me. And that's pretty much it. This video will be posted there. And I want you to make sure that when you post your answers under week 8, please make sure to put your name as the title, because a lot of you are forgetting to put your name as the title. And so I don't know who posted the comments. If you don't put the comments or tell me who did the work, then I don't know who to give the credit to. So please make sure to put your name in the title. So great job, guys. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you next week.